When turning your Joey Kangaroo pump on, you will be given the options to clear settings or keep settings. The first time that you set your pump, we recommend clearing settings to start from 0. Here you can see it's giving you a couple options as well as telling you to load a set with a picture of the bag flashing on the screen there. So we'll go ahead and add our set. And as you can see, it now says set loaded and has adjusted the options that it gives you based on what feeding bag you attached. So we've attached here a Kangaroo 1000 ml feeding bag without flush capability. So what we're worried about here is the adjusting our feed rate. We just want to worry again about that feeding rate. At home, we can typically just ignore this feed volume to be delivered, or VTBD. So we'll go ahead and select feed rate, and we're going to go ahead and set this to the rate at what we wish to run. So each arrow correlates with a tens point on our number. So if we wanted to run at 10 mLs an hour, we'd push that once. If we wanted to run at 110 mLs per hour, we'd go ahead and select this upper one to adjust that to 100. And this is a good example. I went past, so we'll just go ahead and keep going. And once it reaches the max allowed, it will reset itself. So let's go ahead and set this at 120 mLs per hour. We'll go ahead and push enter. And as we can see, it says feed rate 120 mLs per hour. So we can go ahead and select done. Next important part is priming our pump. It tells you here, please disconnect set from patient before priming. What priming does is takes the formula from the bag, moves it through the tubing to prevent that air from getting into your GI tract. This pump has an auto prime function, and you should see the formula moving through your bag and tubing until it gets down to the end. And you'll want to see it just drip out the bottom. It will stop on its own when it has formula in the bag. If for some reason it stops early, go ahead and push hold to prime feed again until you see a couple drips coming out of your tip here. When we're done priming, you are all set to hook up to your feeding tube. This is an enfit connector, and it does twist and lock into place. Once you are hooked up, go ahead and push run, and you will see that it says running at the top, and also a drip is dropping by that feed rate to indicate that the pump is infusing.